my fourth day of walking. This is my fourth day of walking. Again, I start late. So yesterday I was so exhausted when I got to the hostel. When I got to my bed, I fell asleep immediately. It was like before 8 p.m. And then I woke up at 8 this morning. So that was like 12 hours of sleep. So it was so tiring. My feet hurt a lot on the last 2 hours. So I had to do a lot of stops, but I was also trying to rush to get to the hostel because the reception closes at 8. Yeah, I made it at 7:30.
Day 4 was the longest stretch of my Camino. I walked 27.5 kilometers from Esposende to Viana do Castelo. It was also the first day I didn't have to think about work, which was such a relief. Honestly, after how tough the previous day was, I thought I'd really struggle. But surprisingly, it wasn't that bad. Maybe I was getting used to the long distances, or maybe it was just that my backpack was starting to feel a little lighter. Stick around to see the final challenge. Climbing 633 steps to reach one of the best albergues I stayed at during my walk. By this point, I was starting to get the hang of things. For the first time, I actually took a break on the beach and just relaxed, watching the locals go about their day. On the earlier days, I was so focused on getting to my destination that I'd only stop for a few minutes to rest my feet before pushing on. This time, I let myself slow down and enjoy the moment. It was during this stretch that I got the news my cousin had passed away. I had been offering my walk for his healing, along with prayers for my aunt, uncle, and a former colleague's husband. Sadly, he passed away before I could complete the journey. People had been asking in Camino Facebook groups whether you need cash for the Camino. From my experience, most of the restaurants in Portugal where I had lunch and dinner didn't accept cards like this one. So it's definitely a good idea to have cash on hand. When I got to Amorosa, I decided to take a break at Casa Cruz. I'd read on Facebook that the owner was really nice, and he definitely lived up to the hype. Just as I was about to leave, he handed me a big lemon and told me to add it to my water. It was also here that I met a Slovakian couple who I later bumped into again in Padron. We ended up spending some time soaking our tired feet in the lavaderos together. The boardwalk continued through dunes, so I decided to walk down to the beach, thinking it would be the best way to avoid getting lost. It turned out to be a great detour. I was wearing my jacket here because it was really windy and a bit chilly. I remember walking here and having some crazy thoughts pop into my head like, what if a psycho suddenly shows up? From here, I could already see my albergue at the top of the hill. As I got closer to the albergue, I could really start to feel the exhaustion setting in. When I booked it, they informed me there weren't any restaurants nearby and advised me to either have dinner before arriving or bring food with me. Since I wasn't feeling hungry yet, I just grabbed a Coke for some extra energy before starting the climb. When I reached the bottom of the stairs leading to the albergue, I felt tired just looking at them. The climb was no joke. I had to take a lot of breaks because it was so exhausting. But the view at the top made it all worth it. On the way up, I met a fellow pilgrim. I was so glad to have her there because once we reached the top, she kindly took a photo of me in front of the church. Now let me show you how the albergue looks like. So this is the room. There are drying racks outside if you're going to wash your clothes. And then this is the bathroom. They also have a well-equipped kitchen and a washing machine and dryer, but you need 4 €1 coins to use it. I think this was the best albergue I stayed at during my Camino. I paid 22 euros for a bed in an 8-bed mixed dormitory. So these are the stamps for the day. That's all for day 4. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!